Well, good evening, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from beautiful November with the top down, San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. I hope you guys are excited for this wonderful, lovely evening. This is going to be a IMHO video. In my humble opinion, if y'all don't mind, a dear friend of mine told me today, you've got to listen to this. You've got to listen to this video blog. Just be aware the guy's going to cuss a lot. And I'm like, well, all of them, yeah, that's what's happening these days. It's a really good message, and but the guy's, he cusses a lot, so just be aware of it. I'm like, I understand. I know what's going on out there. It's funny. It reminds me of a conversation I had with one of my dearest buddies, Craig Owen, almost 20 years ago. Craig runs the #1 real estate office of Keller Williams in the entire world for agent count. It's amazing. I think we've got 1,050 people that he is stewarding the lives of and serves, and just does it in a beautiful, wonderful way. And it was a long time ago, and I remember it was really interesting because we were talking about something back in the day with a group of guys going to like a haunted house thing, like a Christian haunted house. I told them all it was a haunted house. They didn't know it was like a give your life to Jesus haunted house, okay? And they were talking about, well, surely it's okay to do a little something. I mean, the guys were having a debate in the car. I think they were talking about some book that had some wicked crap in it. Really, really wicked stuff. And they're like, but the rest of the stuff is really good. But that's okay, right? And I remember thinking about it at the moment, and I said, if somebody handed you a bottle of Chateau Lafite, like a $3,800 bottle of wine, $3,800 bottle of wine, and said, here you go, my gift to you, $3,800 bottle of wine. It's amazing. One thing, just one little thing happened at the factory. There's one drop of pee, just one drop of pee in that bottle. But the rest, like 99% of it is awesome. There was just one drop of pee. I said, would you drink the wine? And of course they all started laughing, grossing out, saying no. And I'm like, well, I'm just saying, different people have different standards, and we still laugh about that to this day. And I just want to make a formal thank you. If any of you are in relationship with oracles and gurus online who cuss like out of control, crazy F-bombing, MF-bombing, GD-bombing, and all that stuff, if any of you guys are in relationship with them, please tell them that Steve Collins from San Antonio, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world, absolutely says thank you to them. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because most people are either going to be a blessing or they're going to be a lesson. And these gentlemen, for me, are a lesson. They are a lesson in teaching me that is not who I intend to be. They can do their own thing. That's their own thing. But you know what I think about as a father of 7 kids, 4 boys? I think, would their mama, Angela, if one of those gurus that F-bombs, GDs, MFs throughout their whole speech, if one of those boys, I don't call them men, because, John Maxwell, that's a man. Zig Ziglar, that's a man. These were men who had character, integrity, class. I mean, you haven't heard a single curse word out of any of these. So these boys, right? I said, if these guru boys, I know you think they're successful, and I know you think they're amazing because they have a lot of green paper, and that's just your standard and your values. It's cool for you. I mean, if that's what you admire and emulate, people with lots of paper in the bank. Here's what I realized. Angela would not be proud of the way they were conducting themselves. My boy's mama and me, quite frankly, would not be proud of the way they communicate. Angela would not be able to say to other women, I can't wait to send you this blog that my son made talking about a powerful subject on success. You gotta hear him. She wouldn't do it. Why would she not do that? Because they're cussing so much. And she would not be proud of that. She would be likely embarrassed of that. Even though 90% of the message was good, that 10% flavor. Remember, it's the $3,800 bottle. Sir, tonight the chef has given you the accompaniment to your steak and lobster of the Chateau Lafitte. Normally $3,800. It is yours for free tonight on the chef. However, he did want me to let you know there is 1 drop of human urine or pee in the wine. Would you drink it? No, you wouldn't. Even Steve, it's just 1 drop of pee. It's pee, man. I don't care if the rest of the wine is like the best. No, I ain't gonna drink it. Their mama, my boy's mama, would not be proud. She would be limited in the number of people she could send that to, because anything that would cause her pause to say, this might be offensive to one of these other women. If my wife couldn't send my son's blog to her granddaughter to say, hey, here's some great secrets of success. If she couldn't do that, if she had to have pause, is this, I don't know. If they have to think about it, there's a problem. Now listen, hear me clearly, guys. Those of you who know me know I'm not judging. I'm just saying some people are a blessing, some people are a lesson. These boys are a lesson to me. They are teaching me a lesson. Man, they make me not even want to use the word crap anymore, because I'm like, oh man, do you really have to go there on that? Like there's a different way to communicate. So, I'm with you. Again, I'm not judging. If you're into these oracles or gurus who, cuss their brains out, I'm with you on that. I'm just going to tell you that's not who I am, who I intend to be, or who I intend to become. Because you teach what you know and you impart who you are. And the more people you have the opportunity to influence, the more people will emulate the person that is influencing them. And you know what? I don't ever want to be a guy who someone has to ask themselves, should I share this video with this person because, Steve is so filthy in his language. I don't know if I should share it. I don't ever want to be that guy. I want to be the one that they can say, I'm going to send this to my 98-year-old grandma, and then I'm going to send it to my 12-year-old niece, and then I'm going to send it to the nuns up at the monastery because they'll like it too. Ladies and gentlemen, are you a blessing or are you a lesson? Are you a blessing or are you a lesson? Is your life something that can be emulated that you'd be proud of? Or are you a person that's living, that's teaching other people, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Hey, here's good news. Either way, you're helping somebody out. I hope tonight you think about if you are living a life that is worthy of being emulated by others, and if you would be proud of your children if they were living the life you're living today. Would you be proud of your kids if they were living your life today? Had your speech, had your income, had your mindset, has your physical level of fitness? Would you be proud of your kids? Then you know what? If you wouldn't want that for your own kids, it's time to work on you. And guess what? We can help you with that. I hope you guys have a great evening.